You hear those words "pretty cool" a lot at one of the finest aviation museums anywhere. Just a few minutes drive from historic Cold Spring Village and the ferry is the Naval Air Station Wildwood Aviation Museum. It's easy to find right at the Cape May County Airport. This is hallowed ground. Hangar number 1 is the place where many brave American airmen came to learn how to drop bombs during World War II.
Rich, what we have here is a hangar, 92,000 square foot, all wood, double wide hangar built by the Navy in 1942. It was built as a direct result of the Japanese bombing on Pearl Harbor and also the threat of German U-boats along the eastern coast of the United States. That's why facilities like this were built.
It really is amazing what happened in this cavernous monument to a critical time in American history. Young men came here knowing that many of them would never make it home. In fact, 42 of them were killed in training here.
Back then, if a pilot wanted to put a bomb on a target, he pointed his plane directly at that target at a 70-degree angle, pointed down directly at the ground, and had to pull up before he hit the ground. So it was extremely dangerous. The technology was not that good. The planes basically were falling apart. We were behind the 8 ball as far as the military at the time.
Today, NAS Wildwood is an incredible attraction that draws aviation buffs and families looking for a great day.
We have over 26 aircraft. We have a Coast Guard exhibit that just opened. We have a real air traffic control tower that was from Bader Field in Atlantic City. So the museum today we operate year-round. In season, we're open every day, 9 to 5. And there's something that appeals to everyone here, from kindergarten, preschoolers, to World War II vets, men and women. There's something for everyone here.
This is the essence of Naval Air Station Wildwood's success. It's a please touch museum. Kids love it. Where else can a child jump into the cockpit of a Cobra attack helicopter or a fighter jet? Think about it. This place is awesome. Everywhere you look here is a fascinating piece of American history. The day we visited, there was an F-14 in the parking lot. Are you kidding me? I asked Bruce where they get all this stuff.
Some of the aircraft here are owned by the museum. Some are on loan from the Navy or the Marines or the Army. We have Vietnam here. We have 2 Huey helicopters, which again, people can actually get into. This particular Blue Angels jet is an A-4 Skyhawk. This would have been used during the Vietnam era. As a matter of fact, this type of aircraft was the same type flown by John McCain when he was shot down in Vietnam.
There are so many gems here. They even have the fully restored control tower from the old Bader Field at the Atlantic City Airport. You can climb up for a bird's eye view. This is a real simulator in which commercial pilots actually learn to fly.
Okay, this is the 727 Coast Guard flight simulator that was used by pilots. It was totally restored, and now guests can come in here and see what the cockpit of a 727 actually looks like, up close and personal. A lot of buttons.
Naval Air Station Wildwood Aviation Museum clearly has something for everyone, from modern-day fighter jets to the 40s room in which you can see how life really was back then. But our final stop here refocused us on what the Aviation Museum is really all about. In the ready room, you could almost hear the young naval airmen being briefed on their next practice mission. Men who were living in the most exciting and most frightening times of their lives, many of whom died here. The Naval Air Station Wildwood Aviation Museum, Hangar number 1, listed on the National Register of Historic Places, an important part of American history, and loads of fun to see. The couple who operates this museum likes to say this: when it rains at the beach, everything else is history. Come visit history. You and the kids will love it. NAS Wildwood at the Cape May Airport, open year-round.